Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome one and all to Afterbirth Seed of the Week, and I have got a theory. And my theory, and stay with me on this, but I think that cats aren't real. Genuinely, I think that cats aren't real. Now, you may be going, well, I mean, I'm literally looking at my cat right now, and as an avid user of the internet, I think I can pretty much assure you of the realness of cats. But no, I'm not saying the physical form, this fuzzy, clawed death ball, isn't a real, tangible, physical thing. No, what I'm saying is I don't think the species of cats was actually something that evolved. I don't think they're a real animal. I think it is all part of the parasite. Yes, that is good. It's always nice to start a run with the parasite. It really is, and that's just not good either. That's really not a great item right there. Oh, not a good item. But yeah, I think that cats are actually part of a really big, colossally world-spanning government conspiracy. So this is what I'm thinking. Because recently, the cat that I've been telling you stories about, he started hunting me. And I am convinced that if he was bigger than he is, he would totally kill me. And probably everyone else. And that's not news to anyone. A lot of people think that if their cats were actually of a size to be threatening, they probably would savage you. Let's be real now. But no, I swear, he is genuinely trying to finish me off. I think he's trying to systematically remove everyone from the house because he regrets letting us live with him. So I'm there walking along, minding my own business, when all the time, constantly, out of nowhere, I don't even know how I didn't see him, the goddamn little master of furry stealth, leaps out from behind some sort of object or under some random box on the floor or behind like a towel in the bathroom, and leaps out of there with a ferocity that can only be akin to 1,000 rabid gerbils, latches onto my legs and claws the shit out of it. Like the other day I went into the bathroom and I was like, okay, definitely no cat in here, but I forgot to check one place, the bathtub. See, he must have remembered the bathtub escapade, which I'm not going to elaborate on, but when referring to a cat, I don't think I ever want to, no context, say the bathtub escapade, but there we go. I am going to do it nonetheless. I think he must have remembered, because as I walked past it, this sudden ball of screaming fury leapt out of it and started clawing at me. Now, I don't understand why, because I really like this cat. I think he's adorable and he's fun to play with, but he is definitely intent on murdering me. That I am convinced. So it got me thinking, why do cats be bastards? Because you hear the stories, right? You hear the typical stereotype of the indifferent cat that at best tolerates the human, but mostly doesn't give a shit. And it got me wondering, what if there's something deeper going on? So what if... Ooh, good start all around here. So what if cats were actually specifically genetically engineered life forms that were introduced to humans, and then a human population as a whole was brainwashed in order to accept them as an animal that always existed? What if they were genetically engineered in the labs of various government scientists, and then we were all brainwashed to think they'd been a species for years and years and years and years through the histories? What if all of the history books were changed? And you may be thinking, why would they do that? You may also be thinking, why are we having this conversation? These are all things that do occur regularly in my day-to-day life. Dangerous lemmings, QWERTY lemmings, Queen lemmings. It's my brand new song, Lemmings. It's coming to... iTunes and Spotify near you. It's basically where I just say something and then add lemmings to the end, and it's really enjoyable. Isaac, lemmings, walking to the kitchen, lemmings, waking up in the morning, lemmings. Come on, how many of you would buy that song? You know it is pure art and genius, alright? Don't try and even tell me that it's not, because you know that it is. Alright, careful, don't want to be taking any damage all up in here. That is much better. So why would the government brainwash an entire population and genetically engineer an entire race of popular household pet? What possible gain would they have for such a thing? Well, I actually think it is a secret way of punishing criminals that are so evil we're not allowed to know about them. Now, stay with me. So, people aren't... Okay, that was a lot of sudden explosions in my face, but that's okay. So, stay with me here. What if there is secretly an entire sect of criminals who do such unspeakable wrongs that the public can never be allowed to know about them because we would just lose our minds, that cause untold disasters? What if, like, earthquakes and stuff are actually caused by evil, evil people, but we've just been told that it's just the weather? Like, the weather is believable. I mean, really, like anyone who's actually thinking something as complicated as the weather is real. Clearly, that's just been made up. And yes, this is apparently the stupid conspiracy edition theory of Seed of the Week. Oh my god. This sounds so lunacy. Oh, damn. Okay, always good to have double the amount of split at any given time. Yes, it is. Look at... Ow. You know, I don't know what I expected. I really don't know what I expected. Alright, looking good. So, what if there are secretly these really powerful beings, maybe even super-powered beings, that have secretly been brought into subjugation? Let's get Black Candle, that seems pretty good. That have secretly been brought into subjugation by a secret sect of superheroes, but that's for another story. We'll leave the superhero conspiracy out for now, because that's a little bit too far-fetched, am I right? And in order to deal with these guys, they can't kill them because they're superpowered. They have no way of permanently putting them down. They have no way of keeping them locked up because it would be so easy for them to break out. You know, it's just not viable. So what do they do? How do they deal with them? Well, one day an eccentric scientist type comes along and decides, I have a solution, as I raise my spectacles. What if I engineer a creature with a blank mind, and then, in order to defuse these super criminals, we transpose their mind into the creature, and then integrate the creature into the general populace as something like, I don't know, a household pet? No one would ever know. So yes, that's exactly what I'm suggesting. Every and all cats actually are a genetically engineered mind prison for the minds of evil, superpowered genius villains that cannot be contained in other way. So because of that, they're powerful enough to remain some form of sentience while still in the mind of your cat, so that you can at least control it a little bit, which means that there is about maybe 10% of the superpowered, pure evil genius villain living in the mind of your cat, because it's a government mind prison created to keep us all oppressed, definitely. And that's why your cat is an asshole. Because he's got the mind of a super evil genius locked up inside him. The entirety of the domesticated household feline race are mobile living mind prisons. Right? I think I'm pretty spot on here. I think I'm pretty spot on here. I think it makes a lot of sense when you consider it. Let's use passage, see if we get ourselves a ladder, which we do indeed. That is gonna be one of, if not the most ridiculous threads I think I've ever gone on. But at the same time, I don't regret it at all. No, I dunny. Oh, good times. So, seed of the week-wise, this is going pretty well. We got a lot of damage, a lot of tears, a lot of splits. I mean, it can really only get better from here, right? Like, this is one of those seeds that's like, alright, the potential is here. Which is good, because I will admit, submitter of this seed, while I very much appreciate the submission, it's kind of like reading hieroglyphs. You know, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, huh, you missed some punctuation here, a bit of grammar there, maybe a word there, but it is kind of like trying to read my seeds off a cave wall, which incidentally would be the champion of weird seed submissions, because I have since had binary seed submissions. That's pretty impressive, I have to say. But if somebody invented a time machine, went back in time, convinced cavemen to paint the seed on a wall for me to then discover in an archaeological expedition in the future, wouldn't that be the most impressive, convoluted, and ridiculous way to send me a seed? And I'm getting a little bit confused. I am quite literally pacing backwards and forwards, trying to rein in some control of my mind. This should actually be a fairly easy boss fight here. Not killing it too quickly, but he's not going to fire tears at us, because he is much too lazy for that. And there we go. Okay, devil deal, if that is your real deal, and no, that's a terrible deal, but I re-roll it into an even. Well, to be fair, it's not a worse deal, it's just also not a great deal, but I'm going to use it just to lock in devil deals as I feel like I need to. We'll leave the latchkey there, because we have 3 batteries and a lot of re-rolling to do. Yes, we do. I am a little bit worried I'm gonna misinterpret some instructions here, because I've not been told whether to pick up the D4 or not pick up the D4, but that's okay. Hey, there we go. We got multidimensional, baby. That's perfect. Oh, that's a really nice way of showcasing this. Oh, and it's actually working even when it's just on top of me. That's fantastic. Okay, so in that case, we'll grab another one of the batteries and then move on with our lives. So I could re-roll the latchkey. We've only got 3 keys, which isn't a great amount, but we don't have many floors left, so screw it. We'll give it a couple quick re-rolls, because I'm just really cool like that, you know, just the coolest. I walk down a street in my shades and my threads. I think that's what you people call them. I think it's threads. And yes, what do you mean, you people? And everyone just turns their head looking at me like, oh, Sonny Jim. Sonny Jim. Yes, all the old people that I'm walking past. Turns out I actually deliberately go to, like, retirement homes and walk all cool, like, down the corridors to badass music. Whoa, that's a fast spray of death. Look at that. Wait, multidimensional baby, come back. Oh, that is awesome. There's so many tiny particles of death everywhere. And if there's one thing that I do like, it's tiny particles of death. What can I say? I am a big fan. I do like it when multidimensional baby is used to see just the image of me, like, oh, slow-mo, typical film badass walking down a corridor, but then the camera pulls out and I'm just in a retirement home and they barely even understand what's going on. Alright, magic fingers just kind of chilling there. That's alright. We will wreck the chub. Yes, we will. Oh my god, that's fine. It's fine. We got there in the end. Nobody panic. Nobody panic! Nobody panic. Now you listen here, Sonny Jim. You're so cool. Thanks, Grandma. But if you do have your own seed to submit, and by gum you better, rageisaacrebirth at gmail.com, it's in the description as well, is the place to submit it. And I need to know the instructions. Tell me what items, where, any things I have to do, any nuances. Do I pick stuff up before re-rolling it, or do I leave it on the pedestal? Make sure you've unlocked the same things as me. Make sure everything lines up, and make sure that it is glorious, whether it's powerful, unique, colorful, pretty, or just any of the above combinations. It's worth it. So get your seeds in, because I need them. Oh, I need them, seed hunters. Yes, I do. Alright, let me just grab that key right here. Oh, I've kind of just looped all the way back around on myself. That's interesting for a little bit of a floor layout there. I feel like I need to find some more battery charge, because supposedly I'm supposed to re-roll. Right, okay, stay with me here on this chicken scratch of instructions. Again, no offense to the dude who wrote the email, but come on, man. So supposedly, ow, this is gonna hurt quick, and that was okay. That was definitely okay. Supposedly, I have to have like 7 re-rolls on this floor, which I'm unsure as to how that's supposed to go down. Because like, where am I getting these re-rolls from? Maybe the shop's got a battery. Okay, all right, that's something. That's definitely something. So let us head back just a little bit. What are you? I can see forever. And that's lots of extra money, which means we can grab ourselves Spider Mod. Spider Mod does whatever a Spider Mod does. Which, seriously, what does a Spider Mod does? I assume nothing until you activate it. Glowing hourglass. Alright, that's definitely not something that we require. I'm so concerned about messing up this scene. It's gonna be one of those ones that I have to redo like 20 times until I get it right, isn't it? And I refuse to give up on this because, as you know, I am a big fan of Cricket's body and Parasite intertwining in a dance of beautiful splashing. Yeah, I'm gonna say, right, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm gonna make a bold prediction that we're not supposed, right? We're not completely and utterly supposed to end up with Kane's other eye there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Rage, how could you be so sure? It's a quality item full of incredibleness. Well, the answer that I'm gonna have to put forth here is, I've just got a feeling. You know, I have just got a feeling, and I can't explain it, but it's almost like I have got a third eye. I mean, technically, in ancient symbolism, having a third eye is a symbol for being able to see the future and have uncanny prediction skills, and getting Kane's eye would give my character's third eye. So when we look about it like that, that means that's hilarious, and I'm gonna have to restart this, because I've totally ballsed it up. I'll be back in just a moment. And I'm back, everyone. This time I did it, and boy, was it a different run. I felt like I was there with an ancient inscribing translator, a almost Rosetta Stone, and a council of archaeologists as we scrolled through this email, trying to identify the instructions of what goes there, comparing notes and writing theses until we finally managed to evaluate the correct path, which, by the way, resulted in quite a few more items. So, we were supposed to already have Infinity Tears, bit of continuum action before this floor, which I managed to get. There were a couple of 48-hour energy pills around the place that apparently just didn't appear last time, so that's cool. And then I managed to re-roll this bad boy enough times that we now have quad shot. Also, yeah, I got the host hat as well. It just amazes me the difference proper instructions can make. So, let's grab this thing and oh my god. Oh, look at that. That's really, really freaking cool. And it's being affected by the cannon. Yes, the cannon. It's being affected by the cannon. So what happens if we just keep it going round? Oh my god, it just gets wider and wider and wider as it spreads out through the room. That's so awesome. What a neat little synergy. We've had nothing like this before. As you can see, I got a lot of tears going on this time around. In fact, I actually don't think the game can handle this many tears in the end. In fact, no, it can't. It's deleting them. That is very rare that we get to the point in an actual run where it starts deleting tears. Well done for finding this seed. Less well done for for writing the instructions down, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're also obviously flying, and what's weird is we're a ghost like this, but then if we go upwards, we sprout wings. I don't know what it is about going upwards that needs wings, but there we go. We have a pair of expandable wings, which I think is something everyone would always like. So when they hit rocks, there's actually too many little bits splitting off, so it just deletes all the tears. Oh my god. That is absolutely excellent. It really is. Oh my word. And as it turns out as well, the submitter of the seed doesn't even have every item unlocked. So a few of what I was supposed to get just never even appeared. Just never even appeared at all. Just not even slightly. Oh, that just looks so great. I just love it so much. I love tiny little beautiful tears that cascade around rooms, especially when they just instantly explode everything. Whoa, that looked badass. Yeah, I do have a slightly low amount of health, I will admit. I got a little bit reckless because it took me quite a few times to get this run right. Yeah, quite a few times, but that's okay. That's okay. Nobody panic. All is well with the world. Let's go to the item room. Job is a good one. So, ooh, 2 more batteries. Ain't that convenient? Ain't that convenient? Oh my god, there is actually just too many tears. I can't get over this. I never thought I'd reach a point, and it's still going in a synergy where I'm actually firing too many tears and the game can't handle it. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Alrighty, what have we got in here? A good old box of spiders that we probably, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, don't need. Papafly? Sorry, Papafly, but you have to die. I wonder what does... Sorry, got replaced by his child fly. He's so disappointed in a big, beautiful fly. He really doesn't respect the life choices that his child fly made, and, you know, I can understand that. I can definitely get where he's coming from, so let's keep re-rolling it. Oh, yeah, should probably mention, we were also supposed to get frickin' soy milk and Libra on this run, which is why my tier spread is so ridiculous. How amazing does that look? Oh man, it's so rare that multidimensional baby makes a run, but it's so glowy and awesome. Now, after about 7 runs, I could not make soy milk appeared, so I had to finally give up and start with it because of different unlocks messing with various item pedestals, so that's all well and good, but we got there in the end. Though I don't know if different item unlocks would have affected soy milk. Do you have to unlock soy milk? I can't actually remember. All I know is that it's been like 2 hours in between the jump cut, okay? And I'm a little bit frazzled right now, just a tiny little bit frazzled, but that's fine. I want this, right? Because it'll make them all a nice little bit bigger, which is always good, because as we all know, bigger is better. Yeah, any room where we have rocks in is just too much for this synergy to handle. Going to the boss rush and the frickin' devil deal, etc. is ridiculous with 2 charges of the D6. That's going to come in very, very handy. So, hello, mother, who should get absolutely annihilated. Look at that. Alright, we will grab ourselves the Polaroid. Do I re-roll that? Or do I re-roll? I'll re-roll this and immediately regret my decision. Not like I can take one of the deals anyway. I don't really know what I was thinking. Oh, do I want tractor beam or will that ruin it? I mean, it will focus this into a really cool looking beam and prevent it from being affected by rocks too much because I can direct it. I don't know. This might be one of those Seed of the Weeks where there's multiple paths we can take to get something really, really cool. I want to see how this works because all the little particles will still leap out when it connects with things in the beam. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see how this makes it go down. Oh, I just realized, obviously this is worth it, because with alien technology and the infinite tiers, they just keep going round and round and round in the beam until you end up with something absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. That's insane. So if I do it without any actual rocks getting in the way, yep, that's not bad. That's quite the solid destruction. Oh, my word. And then, yeah, look, all the little particles that jump off get forced down the beam as well. So it's just a complete, like, particle cannon that we've turned this into. Oh, that's just awesome. I don't know if it's better or worse than what we had before, but it's definitely pretty damn fantastic. It's just tiers of all different shapes and sizes and heights and colors and glowiness just pouring out of this alien technology. That's so Superfly, and yes, I just use Superfly unironically. Oh god, I'm so sorry. So we're gonna have two. I'm just forcing the horn around the room. That's incredible. So we're gonna have ourselves 2 rerolls on the final item, which is pretty badass. The damage output on this beam is absolutely insane. Yeah, look, even the tiny little split particles are then getting powered up by multidimensional baby and send shooting around the beam again. Oh, thank you very much, Def, for giving me a... It's just like a straight up disintegration beam. Oh yeah, and some of the particles are still escaping, so that's fantastic. I'm loving it. No, the more I use this, the more I'm enjoying it, because you know how I feel about alien technology. Praise them, for they will let us ascend until higher beings. Yes, they will. Though alien technology versus bloat kind of sucks, because you have to be in a cardinal direction with him, which kind of means that he's sort of always able to brimstone you, which does suck a little bit. Where are you? Whoa, okay. Very sudden there, but that's fine, I suppose. You wanted the surprise factor, and you got it. You know, you definitely got it. This should be an absolute slaughter, because being able to hover in the middle of the room where a lot of the bosses can't even affect me just kind of makes this ridiculous. It really, really does. I'm going to obliterate them. All right, guys, question. Ball and chain, Notch stacks, I'll just reroll it again, and ooh, let's grab some more tears up. Oh, yes! Now that is badass. Look at that. That's so ridiculous. It's just so random as well. I think that's the main thing. I think they were hitting some rocks. That was the issue there. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's just everywhere. Just so many tears of just pure destruction. And then if I do it on a rock, it just can't handle it. You can't handle the rock, man. To be fair, nobody can handle Dwayne. He's a little bit intimidating as a person. So, question. You are now having to fight the last person that you played as in a video game. How do you do? Oh yeah, and we've also got a full visible map and the various shop items of seeing things, which is very, very good. Just the amount of stuff I missed on the first run. I mean, partially it's probably my fault because I didn't go crazy exploring, but then again, I thought I was doing the instructions, so who really knows at this point? Normally, when something is such a clusterfuck as this, I would just be like, yeah, this is cool, but it's not a perfect Seed of the Week experience like I like to give you guys, so, you know, I'll leave it and I'll do something else. But I have to go to EGX soon, and big up to anyone else who is going. Can't wait to meet you. Ooh, wait, what? Did I just... Am I creating other beams of tears going somewhere? How did that work? Oh yeah, it's like creating other beams outside of my beam. Why is it creating other beams outside of my... I'm so confused by the synergy. Everything about it is so confusing. It really is. So yeah, normally I'd choose another one, but with EGX coming up soon, I have to prepare videos, unfortunately. So I've had to accept this. What just happened to him? Admittedly, this is fantastic, to be fair. I don't even know why I'm trying to mitigate it. This is just Hurry. Oh, talk about too many tears. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that up. It's probably a little bit too much. I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it means that I had to record this only like half a day after the last seed of the week went up, which means there's not time for enough submissions to come in. So I had to take one of the existing ones, though I think we could agree that this is something else. It's just ridiculous. Oh, I'm so glad we got the tractor beam now, because now that we have Incubus, we just have the best of both worlds, so it's just amazing in every single way. God, I love it. So yeah, you have to now fight the last person that you played as in a game. How well do you do? How screwed are you? For me, it's Isaac. And I think since he's like a 10-year-old kid, I should be okay. I think even my paltry strength, and actually, what am I saying? That's a little bit unfair, you know? I gotta be at least a little bit fair in that. I shouldn't say paltry strength. Chickens are way stronger than me. So even my pathetic strength could probably handle that encounter. But I do have a feeling that maybe a few of you are going to be feeling it a little bit worse than me. I don't know how well this will take the hood. There's just too much going on. It's just crushing them all. Absolutely, unbelievably crushing them all. Calm down. Calm down now. It's all fine. Spliced! It's not fine. I lied. I totally lied. I'm so sorry. Careful, dodge those beams. It just doesn't end. I only fired like for a second and it just keeps going. Damn you, Infinity Tears, for being so freaking incredible. Damn you all the way to hell. I can't stop. Alright, we good? We're good. I could finally use the bomb. That is great. Oh, my word. Should not have done that. I'm a little bit low on health. Admittedly, I'm a tiny little bit low on the old health front. So, I feel like maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't go to the hush. But a part of me really wants to. Part of me really wants to. I shouldn't though. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I've got a heart and a half. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. But then I'd still kind of... Oh, that's a tinted rock. If we can just get a couple of heart... Oh, that extra heart might make all the difference. It might do. Though, I mean, how far can I even get my tears before they start disappearing? Not very. Because that's what I'm concerned about. What if I can't even damage him properly? Ah, fine. I'll have the balls. Sometimes you gotta stand up as a man for what you believe in. And this is one of those times. Oh god, I'm already starting to regret my decision, but that's okay. That's okay, there's totally going to be a heart in here. That's not... Yeah, there is a heart. That's good, actually. That's completely fine. Well, we will enjoy that very much. And... Oh god. And Monstro's lung. Okay. That's interesting. I feel like I don't want that, though. That might just ruin the pure beamy power of this synergy. But again, there's so many ways that apparently this thing can go and still be awesome. So reroll. I could make it literally unstoppable. Oh, part of me wants to do that just for the funsies. I really kind of do. We'll reroll. Oh, yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Look at that. It's just so mental. Imagine if I could never... Oh, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. At no point is this allowed to stop now. It is now a permanent, infinite particle beam of a pure destructive force. Wow, that was actually quite ridiculous. That annihilated him. What? That was way more damage than I initially expected. Like, completely and utterly. In fact, that is way more damage than I initially expected. Jesus! That is ridiculous! Look at that! He's absolutely being destroyed! Oh, hushy boy, hushy boy, hushy boy. And to think I was scared. Actually, no, I wasn't scared. I was just feeling bad for the Hush because I didn't want him to completely die. Because, you know, I kind of like him. You know, see, the thing is about the Hush, guys, you might not realize this. He might not have confided in you as his close personal friend. But what you might not realize about the Hush is he's actually feeling pretty blue most of the time. So it's quite sad, so I felt like I should do something to cheer him up, you know. I felt like I should probably do that. Oh my god, I just realized I can't physically get secret rooms anymore because I can't stop firing. Oh man. That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Oh, this is just fantastic. I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just so ridiculously destructive, but at the same time, it's just so unbelievably broken. It really is. Oh, god damn. Although, this is the other one. So, we had the last person you played as in a game you now have to fight. The last person that you spoke to in real life, you swap bodies with for a day. Now, how are you feeling? Now, how like, oh, damn, or woohoo are you? That's the real question. For me, it would be Nanny, so I guess it wouldn't be that horrible, I suppose. I think I could make that work. And, no, I'm not implying anything. You, God, how very dare you. But, yeah, I think that could work. How the hell did I explode him that far away? That is ridiculous. Let's hop in the box. This is... Oh, what a great scene of the week. Oh, what an awesome, awesome scene of the week. Unicorn Popula Doppelex. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, my God. Do I want the others? Not really. Let's re-roll them. Let's re-roll them. So, now we have too many tears, I think, as well as rainbow effects. What is even occurring anymore? There is no rhyme or reason or any sort of understanding of this now. It is just pure, unadulterated carnage in beam form, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey, Joker, don't mind if I do. I guess I'll take Horror of Babylon. Why the hell not? It'll activate and give us more stuff. I really hope that in Afterbirth Plus they raise the amount of tiers you can fire at once. They should add an option in the menu to cap it now for people who don't have higher performing computers, but I know for a fact mine could handle firing this much stuff at once if it stopped deleting my tiers, and it would let everything look just so much cooler, wouldn't it? Because you'd get so many extra things, and I went completely the opposite direction to where the boss is, so really, I'm just such an idiot. Oh, that's fine. Let's go re-roll this. I'll take this as a sign to re-roll Monstro's tooth and end up with literally nothing good. Okay, I guess my sign was wrong, and that is the end of the song that is my life. Ooh, it's quite poetically beautiful, really, if you imagine your entire life as a song. Oh, it's just all so insane. Anti-grav, you know what, at this point, I don't even care. Yep, there we go. We're now just getting a disappearing trail of stacked blades, because it's just way too many tiers for it to handle. I think this just needs to end, because as much as I'm like, yeah, my computer can take it, at this point, I'm kind of starting to be concerned that maybe it can't. Hey, Blue Baby, how are you doing? Oh, you're dead? What? That was great. Like if you enjoyed this, guys, and subscribe for more. Oh man. Oh, goodbye.